Hello and welcome. So now that Maharashtra Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis has done a U-turn on his three-language policy, questions are being raised as to what made him do it. Was it just the fact that the two warring cousins, Raj and Uddhav Thackeray, were coming together on a single platform on the issue of Marathi Manus, or was there more to it? We spoke to Uday Samant, Minister for Industries, who also happens to be a close aide of Eknath Shinde. This is what he had to say. Listen in.
तो ये जीआर वापस इसलिए लिया गया है कि जो साहित्यिक थे, जो कलाकार थे, उनसे बातचीत करके वापस न्यू एजुकेशन पॉलिसी है, इसको आगे कैसा बढ़ाना है हम सोच रहे हैं।
तो आप हिंदी इम्पोजिशन अभी छोड़ा नहीं है, मतलब आप अभी भी उस पे?
मैडम, मैंने ऐसी कुछ भी बात नहीं की। मराठी ये हमारी माई बोली है और मराठी का महत्व ही महाराष्ट्र में जाता है।
Political observers tell us that there's no denying that the coming together of Raj and Uddhav Thackeray was clearly disturbing Fadnavis, given the fact that civic elections are just round the corner. But more than that, it was a groundswell. For the first time, this issue had resonated across Maharashtra, not only in big metros like Pune and Mumbai, but also in regions such as Vidarbha and Satara. And this was clearly irking Fadnavis.
This issue has resonated among the Marathi Manus. If you remember in Maharashtra, in Mumbai, Marathis are only 28%. So they feel, inferiority complex or something, other people are ruling the Mumbai and taking their jobs, and most of the central government institutions that used to happen in Mumbai as a financial city has been, relocated either in Gujarat or the Delhi. So therefore, that the sentiment is still there, injustice sentiment is still there, and it has immediately got connect to these Hindi impositions. Therefore, people overwhelmingly, supported, and there was buzz among the Marathi people, and they started, talking about it vocally, and then they started supporting to Thackeray brother. The 5th July March would have been really bigger, like it happened during the United Maharashtra movement. I don't think so. We cannot compare both the things, but it would have been connected the larger way. Otherwise, Marathi issue is restricted and limited to the Mumbai, Thane and the New Mumbai far extent. It has no resonance in the rest of the Maharashtra. But I think first time I have seen everybody across the Maharashtra was talking about this subject, and the BJP would have been a major loser.
So what was it about the language issue that had struck a chord with the Marathi Manus across the state?
Complete isolation of Maharashtrians in the financial capital, the dominance of the numbers of the North Indians, because the migration is completely one way. So thousands and thousands of people are coming to Mumbai suburban, Thane, Palghar, Raigad, and the entire MMR belt is full with North Indians. So the real fear in this entire region of 5 to 6 major districts in Maharashtra is that the North Indian number and the Gujarati Marwadi capital will one day ensure that MMR is cut off from Maharashtra and made as a union territory and eventually a state, and that kind of breaking of Maharashtra into multiple parts seems to be the agenda of people in power. That is the kind of fear, that is the kind of anger that makes Maharashtrians retaliate so proactively.
Now, Marathi writers have openly come out and opposed the move. Writer Rajiv Naik says that this is nothing but majoritarian politics and power games. On the other hand, writer Abhiram Bhatkamkar says that we should keep our political biases aside and focus on preservation of the Marathi language. Linguists too have expressed their reservations about the introduction of a third language in classes 1 to 5. They say that languages should always be introduced in a fun and playful manner for children.
When a language is imposed, and if the third language in this scenario is imposed, what will happen is that in the fight, in the struggle of learning three languages, not just learning as in free learning or fun learning, but learning academically with exams and all the things that come in school academically, the kids are going to get burdened, and this at the end of the day will hamper what? It will hamper their love for languages. It will just kill the love for languages, because language is something is it's a life skill. It's something that you have to learn freely, organically, and that will be killed somewhere because they will start hating languages altogether. Because at the end of the day, at the end of the year, when the kid will be writing three language papers, it is going to be a burden.
If school education has Hindi as the third language, linguists have said it quite explicitly. Looking at the grammar, looking at the syntax, looking at the script of both these languages, there are certain similarities and certain dissimilarities. After 5 to 10 years, there would be mixed kind of expression between Marathi and Hindi, and there is a major danger of Marathi becoming a minor sub-language of Hindi. That is the major danger that Maharashtrians are concerned about.
Linguists, educators, language researchers, historians should work on this, come together and work on this, and then think if it should be compulsory paper academically or not, because I don't think it's a very good idea. And I'm a mother myself. I deal with a lot of children, students. I deal with students, and I don't think students can take this burden.
At the center of this raging controversy is the issue of children's education. Unfortunately, that has been sidetracked. We spoke to some parents to understand their views.
As a parent, I'm actually concerned how an additional subject can be introduced in the curriculum all of a sudden. Our education system is already overburdening, and adding one more subject, and that also being an exam-oriented subject, how will the children cope up with it? Have the policymakers taken into discussion with the stakeholders and before making such policies?
I think let's not politicize this issue, because at the end of the day, we are talking about the young children, and I think we all should focus on their growth and what will be beneficial for them.